Ladies and gentlemen, Charles here, answering some questions about Serbia while I'm riding a bicycle here in Nantucket on the Cisco bike path. Anyway, gentleman from Turkey, how you doing, my friend? He wrote to me and said he just got approved for a press pass to the Nisville Jazz Festival. And he had some questions. He was asking about the Nisville Jazz Festival. You can get some really good pictures there, sir. He asked about getting pictures. He has a stuttering issue and he wanted to know if that'd be a problem. And anyway, let me tell you a little bit about Nisville Jazz Festival. I was in Nisville Jazz Festival for two times. VIP, press pass. Thanks to the fine management staff at Nisville, they gave it to me. And the great thing about that, my friend, is you can be backstage. You can meet those guys, you can have a drink with them, you can stand there by their tent and talk to them. So I got to meet Clint Eastwood's son, who's in charge, or who's the lead singer of a jazz band. I got to meet Sergej Trifunovic. I got his phone number there. He's a Serbian actor and also a musician. He has a band. He's really good, actually, talented guy. And who else? This guy that played with B.B. King. You know, I met a lot of people. I didn't know many of them because I'm not that huge fan of into jazz. You know, huge fan of jazz music. But it was interesting. Real good seating. Great organization. Is right there in the old fortress. Beautiful part of Nis. And Nis, if you don't know, it's in the southern part of Serbia. It's about 3 hours south of Belgrade on a bus. Third biggest city in Serbia. A lot of history. Roman Emperor Constantine was born there. What else? They got a massive fortress right in the center of town, and that's where the jazz festival is. You can't have a better festival than in some old fortress like that. Similar to Exit Fest in Novi Sad. It's in the old fortress of Petrovaradin. But anyway, you're gonna have a great time. You can get some great pictures. Every day they have a press conference, and you're invited to the press conference where you can ask questions and photo ops. So that's gonna be great. Where to stay in Nis? You know, I've said many times in my videos, don't stay in a hotel if you go to Serbia. But I mean, that's just, I'm talking to the budget conscious traveler, you know. You're going for a few days, you're probably gonna wanna stay in a hotel unless you use Airbnb. Airbnb, it's not that big really in Serbia yet, unfortunately. Belgrade has a lot. Novi Sad and Nis are kind of lacking, and I think a lot more Serbians should do it because they could actually make money. You know, I found a couple good Airbnbs there in Nis, but you're gonna wanna do it soon because they're gonna book up, because there's quite a few folks go to that Nisville Jazz Festival from all around the surrounding areas and internationally, you know. You can get them, typically you're gonna pay between $30 to $40 to $50 a night for a hotel. Maybe during that time they're gonna raise it just a hair, which for Serbian standards, that's high, but for other folks, it's not so much. I don't know about Turkey. But the people are very friendly. You are from a country that, how do you say? I'm trying to say something and say it kind of politely. That invaded Serbia and had, you want me to go here, boss? Thank you. You guys ruled Serbia for 500 years, roughly 400 and some, 500 years. You were in charge of their land and all that stuff. So you kind of did some bad things there, in our opinion. But there's a big tower, unfortunately. It's called, not big tower, but it's called Celikula. And Celikula was built, it had lots of Serbian heads. They cut Serbian heads off and they made a tower out of it to kind of scare the other Serbs from creating these uprisings that the Serbians were doing to get your people out of there, you know? And so that is a really interesting thing to see when you're there, and you'll kind of see what your country's done. But the Serbian people are not going to take it out on you, you know? They're good people. My people bombed them brutally. Unfortunately, killed 2,000 some of their folks, almost 3,000 innocent people, and they didn't take it against me. If you're nice, you're interested in the people, they're the best people ever. Let me pass this lady. And just a minute. And where to stay. You know, there's a really good hotel called New City Hotel. It's right across from the main post office in Nis, but it's probably gonna be full. It's beautiful. They redid it. It's had a couple different ownerships there. It's by Hotel Ambassador. It's really nice. I stayed there. It's about $50 a night, which is expensive for that city, but it's nice. Nightlife in Nis is phenomenal. You're gonna love it. It's cheap. A beer's about $1. Food, really good meat, really good burek. Very cheap, you know? So that's another good thing. Let me pass this lady, and then I'll continue. But I forgot what I was saying. But you're gonna love it. The people are friendly. If you stutter, don't worry about it. I've got a ton of friends that would be happy to show you around. Even though you're Turkish, they would be very interested in you to show you around, to make sure you had a great time and everything. I promise you, and I would absolutely love to do it if you so desire. But anyway, enjoy yourself. If you're interested in some friends, I can introduce you to my friends. I promise you they're gonna take you around, they're gonna show you the time of your life. You're gonna have some great picture opportunities. You're gonna be able to stay there cheaply. The other thing I recommend, since you're going to Serbia for the first time, you need to come up to Belgrade. It's only 3 hours away. And Novi Sad, it's only another 45 minutes from Belgrade. And it's the prettiest city in the region. Nice people, different culture, lots of history. That's it, my friend. Enjoy your trip. Hope I answered your questions. Dovice.